Pittsburgh Steeler fan, Know It All Nation. Thanks for tapping in for another Wednesday night episode of the Smash the Gas podcast with your boy Tate, your boy Big G, and your boy Kerb in the building riding backseat. And we is backstage, man. Kerb always back there messing up everything technical, man. I just want to put it out there. He can't keep up with emails. He can't keep his Wi-Fi right. I know Cole Kerb, the quadruple OG on the show. But hey, man, I'm going to say like you say on ESPN, Kerb. Come on, man. What's up, fellas?
What's up, man?
Not too much.
It's diabolical.
G, you hype?
Yeah, of course I'm hyped. Of course. I'm always hyped, man. I stay on about 9.5. So, but I listen. There's no other way to be.
How's that work around the house? Like with the wife and your daughters and all that? So they always got to tell you to chill out a little bit or something?
It's grow or die.
It's what?
It's grow or die around here. Grow or die. Get used to it or get out.
Oh.
Get used to it or grow with me and stay with me at about a 9.5, or you got to go.
Okay.
You got to go. You got to go. I ain't turning it down ever.
Big G energy.
Hey, man. Reginald Rivers said that Kirby got AutoZone internet. Wow.
Hey, Big G, you remember? I mean, I remember. I'm sure you remember too over at Horse Man. Especially when we got the West, man. That's when they started introducing computers and stuff into the school system, right? Mm-hmm. We like 5th, 6th, 7th grade for us at that time.
Mm-hmm.
I think Kerb was in school a little before that. He didn't get all the technical stuff down, man. I think he hit the street, man, and like he missed some of the early trainings of that technology.
Kirby didn't even get no typing class.
He still. I think. Hey, Reds 901. I think Kerb, damn AutoZone. I think Kerb still got dial up.
Kirby. Hey,
man,
look.
I ain't paying no.
Yeah, it is. You know what? I'll talk to you, Claude. I got a new graphic for you too. Just wait, right? Tim Lyons said Kirby using his neighbor's internet. He said he's pirating.
Hey, Big G, go ahead and shout everybody in the live chat, man. While we going back and forth, and check out my second mock draft tomorrow morning. It'll drop at 6 a.m. I think it's pretty decent, but Yens need to check it out. It's must-see TV.
Yeah. Craig Withrow, man, what's happening, man? What's going on, Robert, man? Good to see you, man. Bigfoot Bob in the building, man. Great to see you, Bigfoot Bob, man. I said Robert already. Still a Lee, man, as a member. What's going on? Member to the channel. Afton is a member to the channel. Reverend Reginald Rivers as a member to the channel. Claude Bishop, you ain't joined the channel yet, but you still.
Claude ain't no member?
Hell no, Claude ain't no member. Me and Green, what's happening, man? Tim Lyons, what's going on, man? Christine, Black and Gold Girl, what's crack-a-lacking with you? Good to see you.
You ain't late, Christine.
No, Big James, man, what's going on with you, man?
Big James, man.
You know what, Claude, you pushing the envelope early, Claude. I mean, you know, we try to let you pass. We're trying to give you a pass, Claude. We're trying our best to give you a pass, but it just seems like today we're gonna have to be perfectly clear.
Hey, Big G, I'll say this in my second mock draft, man. The board was diabolical. I had to go in the direction that you would go.
What do you mean?
I didn't get my receiver.
In the first round?
I didn't get him.
Because it was a dog sitting there. That's why you had to do it. I already know.
No, I said I didn't get my receiver. No, it wasn't no receiver worth getting. They all went.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I look at the mock draft at the players' value they ranking versus where I'm picking at. I got to try and get something better. Steelers pick at 21. Like the next best receiver, I think was ranked like number 33. I think I traded back and I still didn't get a receiver.
No,
yeah.
Listen, and I'm telling you, well, it's just me. But Boston ain't worth 21. We'll get into it. We'll talk about it later on. But Boston,
you're right, because he's gonna go before 21.
No, he ain't. No,
hey, he ain't. I'll bet you right now for combine and everything.
No, he ain't gonna go. He ain't gonna go that hard, man.
I don't know how hard he. Well, I leave that to you. I'm saying he gonna get drafted before.
No, he ain't.
Okay.
No, well, this the thing is, now this is how he will. If he goes to the combine and he runs a sub 4.5.
Yeah.
Oh,
If he because right now he's 4. Right now they said he's 4.53.
Oh,
But
well,
if he goes to the
4.53.
combine,
he about to train for speed between now and the combine.
well, if he goes to the combine, he runs a sub 4.5, he'll go before 20. But if he doesn't, and really, if the Steelers want him as their first wide receiver, they don't want him to run a 4.4. Really, they don't want him to.
Well, don't worry about it. He ain't gonna be there.
Yeah. Claude for the $2 super chat. Thanks, Claude, man. He said they have to get 3 wide receivers in the first 4 rounds. I am so glad your ass ain't the general manager of the Pittsburgh Steelers.
Claude said 3 of them
no
boys.
way.
Yeah, three is a bit much, but I'm with 2 for sure though.
No.
2 for sure.
No.
No.
Yes. They're only gonna take 1.
First of all, we got to see what they're going to do. And
they got 6 picks in the first 4 rounds, Kirby. I ain't saying they need 3. They need 2.
We got to see what they're going to do in free agency. Free agency going to change a lot.
They're going to get a receiver in free agency, but they ain't going to get 2. Why pay 2 free agent wide receivers when you can draft 2 for cheap? Probably younger and more team control. Why would I go pay 2 free agents?
Because who's going to be playing quarterback? That's why. Because he ain't throwing the ball to a rookie. He ain't doing it. Number 8 ain't throwing the ball to no rookie. You can kiss the baby.
He gonna have to do something. But the receiver they draft, I mean, you talked about yesterday on keeping it 100, right?
Mm-hmm.
If they got a Romeo Dobbs, that's your number 2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could play a strong rookie at number 3, and you're going in this offense, you're gonna see Freiermuth and Washington used a lot more. I think if Rodgers coming back, they bringing Gainwell back too. So you got that option out the backfield. He gonna have pieces to go to.
Yeah. Still at least for the $1.99, man. We appreciate you. He said all young wide receivers are screwed if Rodgers comes back. I mean, there's some facts to that. There's some facts
to that. I agree. But Big G, you can't risk your future, put your future off what the team needs for 1 year with Aaron Rodgers. Yeah, we can bring you in a veteran wide receiver, pay him a little bit of money, pay Romeo Dobbs 3 years, $48 million. You can get that, but you got to work with us because we drafting a dog wide receiver. We got to.
I think they're going big game hunting. I think they're going to go after.
They could trade
go after Alec. No, I'm talking about in free agency. They're going to go after Alec Pierce. They're going to get that boy because Aaron Rodgers want him on the team. They're going to get him.
I think
then they're going to get a mid one.
I think he'd rather Dobbs, and I think Dobbs is better.
Dobbs is a mid-level. Alex Pierce is better than Dobbs.
I don't think
I still think Pierce and DK is the same to me. He ain't really a route runner.
Oh yeah, he is.
If you look at his highlight, everything is downfield. He a downfield.
Alec Pierce was the best route runner in Indianapolis. Outside of Dobbs, which they played in the slot. Alex Pierce was a way better route runner than Pittman. Alex Pierce can run the route. Alex Pierce can run the route tree.
You talking about Downs? Don't confuse Dobbs.
Downs, yeah, he can run the route tree, Kirby. That boy can run the route tree.
When I watch his film, all I'm seeing is down the field.
Go routes.
Down the field.
That's because that's what they're calling for the plays. But I'm telling you,
I think that's what he
maybe
is.
the highlights. No, but maybe the highlights. But you got to watch the game. That boy can run every route
because
he runs every route.
Because most of the time when you get big receivers, 6'3" guys like that, they really ain't good route runners anyway.
What NFL you been watching?
They're not. When you get
all of them, most
6'3", 6'4" guys, they ain't doing precision route runners.
Kirby, I'll name 7 right off the bat. I'll name 7 dudes that 6'3" or more that run routes.
2025 stats, 47 receptions. He averaged 21.3 yards.
Yeah, it's a downfield.
1,000 yards and 6 touchdowns. You got that 1,000 yards, 47 catches, 21 yards to catch, 6 TDs. Let me check out Dobbs' stats.
Yeah, but Kirby, I'll name 7 of them. Nico Collins. You need me to keep going? AJ Brown. You need me to keep going?
But
them
down the field guy. I'm talking about like when you look at like a Brandon Ayuk, he's a route runner. He got the whole package.
Kirby, because he's a slot receiver.
That's what I'm saying.
He's a slot receiver. Receivers should run routes. I'm talking about an X that can run routes or a Y.
But to me, Pierce is a down the field guy, a deep drag guy. He gonna run a comeback because you're gonna have to respect him going down the field. But he ain't really no dude that's gonna cut you up. But
he gonna run a cross. And Mike McCarthy's offense, we need this choice routes. So they got to run crossing routes, they got to run comeback curls, and they got to flood a zone. That's how they got to run the route.
Everything you saying from my eye, from what I watched, Dobbs is better at that. Dobbs had 55 catches, 724 yards, and 6 touchdowns also. So
I want Ayuk.
And he averaged 13. I can take a low risk on Ayuk. I'm not no big money or
the problem is just
trade no major asset for him.
Where his head is at, but
to me, he just had that one big year in San Francisco and got paid, and that's because everybody else wasn't playing. Just like if you're a hooper on a bad basketball team, somebody got to get the numbers. Somebody got to get buckets, and your squad is trash.
Yeah, you got. Listen, Ayuk, I'm not taking that, but I'll pay for Alec Pierce, and they're gonna get a mid-level dude. They're gonna get a dude in the middle. They're gonna get a good guy, and they're gonna get a middle dude. In free agency.
I feel what you're saying. I just feel like him and DK is almost the same.
What you think Pierce gonna make? What is it gonna take to get him per year?
About 23, 24 million. 23 million, 24 million. And then they're gonna get a dude for about 11 million a year. They're gonna get 2 of them. They're gonna get 2 in free agency.
With them 3 receivers, you got, just off your math, you got 65 million tied up in the wide receiver position. Mm-hmm. When now you ain't drafted nobody, you got to use one of them high draft picks on the receiver. And Claude ain't far off. You take 2 in the first 4 rounds because you got 6 picks. You got a first, a second, 3 thirds, and a 4th. So I'm definitely taking 2 receivers in that. And Claude, check out my mock draft. You're gonna like it then, because overall, and I tried to use all the picks. So I can't really. I think the Steelers gonna use 12 picks.
Yeah, I traded some of mine as well.
Donnie boy, hell no to KC Concepcion, and he ain't gonna be there in the 3rd round.
He a route runner though.
He's horrible route running. He
played for Miami, right?
No, Texas A&M University.
Oh yeah, but no. His I'm thinking the Miami dude. His game is the punt and kick return though.
That is correct.
Special.
He can't run a route to save his life. Casey Concepcion is horrible.
If you get the ball to him though in the short to intermediate passing game, he can do something with it. He better than Calvin Austin right now.
I want
Calvin Austin ain't gonna be back in Pittsburgh.
I don't think.
I want Zachariah Branch in the 3rd round. I do want him, man. Texas got 2 wide receivers in the 2nd and 3rd rounds in 2025. They did. They drafted 2 Iowa State boys, but guess what they was? They was both 6'3". They was both about 215 pounds, and both of them could run the route tree. Noel and Higgins was both about 6'3". They was both about 215 pounds, and both of them could run route tree. They could run the whole route tree.
I like that. They got
smaller.
They just a little smaller. They both ain't 6'3". He might be about 6 foot. But
I say 6'1".
The same thing the Steelers do. The Texans already had Nico Collins. Steelers got DK. You go get 2 young guys. Now they don't got to worry about receiver for another 4 or 5 years. They got their receiver room. Paying Collins, got them 2 young boys for the cheap, and you still bring in a mid-level like your boy the Steelers. Look, what's his name? I don't like the dude. He killed his goal in the playoffs. Kurt.
He gonna want too much money. Christian Kirk.
No, I'm saying he ain't gonna want more than Alec Pierce. I'm saying the Steelers wanted him. I don't like him. I think the Texans signed him for 2-year deal when they traded for him. I think he just got like 16, 18 million. He ain't great ass for the Alec Pierce money you talking about.
Somebody
Somber,
gave him a big contract. Where he
Somber
come
right.
from?
Somber is right. Noel is 5'11", 200 pounds.
Yeah, that's
He's
why I thought he
5'11".
was a little. I
But
thought he was a little smaller.
Higgins is 6'3".
Yeah, Higgins
Higgins
is the big one.
Higgins is.
Mhm.
Higgins is, and that's the way I go. I seen mocks where people trading up, the Steelers trading up to go get Lemon.
No,
And hey, you know
I
what,
like
man?
Lemon.
Lemon. What'd you say, D? What'd you say, Kerb?
I said I like Lemon.
He's starting to grow on me too. I'm getting real Saint Brown vibes from Detroit Lions. I'm
But I
getting
just
them
don't
vibes,
think.
Big G.
I don't think they got a shot at getting him though. He gonna
No.
be
That's
long
why
gone.
that's why I said they talking about they trade. If he fall to 10 or 11, the Steelers can make a move. Cardinal, if a receiver they would fall to outside the top 10, up that board.
Claude for the $2. He said re-sign Calvin Austin III because he's a baller, $5 to $6 million. I'll take him for a discount.
That is a discount. 5 to 6 is a discount.
I'll take him back for 3 years, $15 million. I'll take him back.
Yeah, I
don't think nobody gonna give him crazy money.
No, but it Kerb. If you get your first contract, you a 4th round pick. You taking 3 years, 15 to stay at the Steelers, or you taking 3 years, 24 to go wherever the hell else?
Where he gonna
I'm
take
taking the
money.
$24 million, bro.
Yeah, he gonna
exactly.
take the money.
He's not gonna be in Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I'm taking the $24 million and get the hell out of there.
Yeah.
Because NFL stand for not for long.
Yeah, this your first big money. You gotta do that.
But listen, let me be clear. The Pittsburgh Steelers should not trade up in this draft. There is depth at the 3 positions that there is depth at. If they make a decision on where they're going to draft, is wide receiver, defensive tackle, and interior offensive lineman. There is a whole hell of a lot of centers and guards, a whole hell of a lot of wide receivers, and a whole hell of a lot tree stumps defensive tackles.
Yeah.
So if those are your targets in the first round, there's absolutely no way in hell you trade up. You sit where you're at, or you try to trade back to acquire because there's depth at those positions. There's absolutely there's 7 to 9 guys at all those positions. That's damn near like the first one or two off the board.
What we talking wide receivers still?
Wide receiver, defensive tackle, and interior offensive line. Those are the 3 depth positions of this draft. They're loaded. They're loaded.
That's why in my draft I got 3 receivers and 3 defensive linemen.
It makes sense.
Yeah.
I doubled up on those tackles.
Oh, yeah.
That's what they got to do.
See, now I like the lineman Kerb. I'm with you, but not nose tackle because they get play off the field. I mean, you can get one solid nose tackle. He's going to play about 25% of the snaps at most.
Hunter ain't.
So
Hunter ain't. Hunter.
Who's Hunter?
Texas Tech. He ain't. Hell no. Hunter ain't coming off the field. Hunter ain't coming off the field. Oh, he's diabolical, Tate. He's diabolical. He's 6'3", 330.
He better than the McDonald for Ohio State?
They the same player, and McDonald ain't coming off the field neither. McDonald ain't coming off the field. Hell no.
Well, they not true noses then. I mean, not traditional nose tackles. Not your Casey Hamptons and Butch Woolforks.
Yeah, but
you ain't gonna.
Those. There's 0 techniques. There's 0 tech, 3 techs. That's what they are. There's 0, but there's 6. They're tree stumps. Casey Hampton was 5'10", 335 pounds. That's why he was 5'10". They said he was 6 foot tall. I stood right next to him. He's 5'10".
No, did
but they said Casey Hampton was 6 foot. No, he wasn't. He was 5'10".
Yeah, a little stubby, but I was about to say Butch Woolfork. Called that man out his name. Disrespectful on accident.
No, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Casey Hampton.
My bad. Putting that I where do you go, Butch?
Yeah, but
he was 6'5" though. Butch Woolfork.
Yeah. But Hunter, Jaden McDonald, they're both like 6'3". Aaron said 5'5", 450. That's how he looked. He sure the hell looked like that. But I promise you, bro.
Hey,
Lee Hunter's a tank, bro. Lee Hummer's a tank. Lee Hummer's a tank. He may be a hybrid even at his weight, but he is a true. He's 6'3", 330 freaking pounds.
I like the kid out of Cincinnati.
Yo, he's 6'3", 330.
Yeah,
The kid out of Cincinnati,
you
6'3",
get-
330.
You can get him in the late second, can't you?
Oh, you get him in the
third.
third.
Yeah,
Maybe
third.
the
Get
third.
him in the third.
You get him in third. But Jaden McDonald, 6'3", 336. Hunter's
And the,
330. There's tree stumps, man.
The boy out of
first rounders, though.
the boy out of Iowa State, Orange.
Tree
Hey,
stump.
Kerb. Got him in my mock. Boy, Kerb been in doing his homework.
Tree stump, bro. Tree
Yeah,
stumps.
them guys.
Tree
That's
stumps.
what they need. If they want this defense to work, they need those type guys.
Kirby, I've been trying to tell them that in order for it to work, we got to have a legitimate nose,
Yeah.
a green dot middle linebacker that's a monster, and you got to have a damn strong safety that's a killer. If you got all three of those spots covered, and you can run a traditional 3-4 if your edges are versatile. If your edges don't do nothing but do one thing all damn day and night, it ain't gonna work. But your edges got to be versatile. And if you got a tree stump in the middle, a green dot middle linebacker, and a strong safety, you ready to roll. You ready to roll in the 3-4. You don't even got to have names. You just got to have bodies that can play that position and play that technique. You ain't got to. That's why the Raiders had the 15th ranked damn defense. They ain't had no damn names, but they had everything I just said. They had it.
And they had
it.
And they had Patrick Graham, too. With
Sure
no
did.
names.
Yeah, with no names. And was killing them, Tate. The Raiders offense sucked, and they was killing them.
Let me ask you this. Then we're gonna spend our last 20, 15 minutes on the topic, which is the Rooney succession plan. Because I'm gonna let y'all talk about when we talk about it. We finished talking about these prospects, but word on the street is Art Deuce about to be here for at least another 4 years at the control.
No.
Word on the street. Now let me go back to this question, Big G, because Kerb put it in our chat. One of the few things I read, I was just looking at stuff this day. I don't know why, because y'all go so much back and forth. I can't keep up. So I say 2 peas in a bucket. You know what the other rest of it is. But Big G, Kerb said something about picking up Mr. Zesty. He used to play for the Raiders. What do you think about that?
Let the sign speak for itself. Absolutely hell no.
Yeah, what's
absolutely hell no. Graham can't stand him. Graham's the reason why they cut him in LA. I mean, Las Vegas. I'm positive.
Okay.
Graham is the reason they ran him out of there.
I thought
get him out of here. No, hell no.
I thought he did something to somebody.
No, hell no. Graham got him out of the room. Graham said no. So he ain't coming to Pittsburgh. No.
No, if that's the case, then no.
Hey, for everybody don't know who Big Zesty is, we talking about Christian Wilkins.
No. The answer is no.
No. Okay.
No. Hell no. Hell no.
I'd
rather train Black and try to see if he can actually play the nose tackle before I did that. I don't think Black can. I don't think he can, but I think I would try it. Because he's too tall. He plays too high. His hips are not fluid, and he doesn't have a good base. So he can't play nose tackle. He'll get driven off the ball all the time.
Big Zesty just doing his Dennis Rodman.
He ain't coming to Pittsburgh. You can keep it pushing.
Which is
keep pushing.
Man, Big G.
What?
What
he said?
I was gonna ask you. I was going to ask you, do you think what do you think will happen with this edge room, man?
Out of the 3 guys? You talking about out of Herbig, Watt?
What do you think they're going to do?
The correct thing to do is to trade Watt. But what they're probably going to do is end up trading Highsmith. The correct thing to do is to trade TJ Watt. But what they're probably going to end up doing is trading Highsmith. That to me. Yeah. The correct thing to do is trade. TJ Watt is not the same player that he was. You're not paying $40 million for 7 sacks. Highsmith was the anchor of the edge players.
Highsmith was the best of all 4 of them last year.
He was the ranker. And Herbig is on the move. You pay for young, talented guys. Herbig should be starting based on his repetitions because pound for pound, play for play, Herbig was outstanding. It should be Herbig and Highsmith. Because the diabolical owner himself loves the damn TJ Watt and wants to run it back, Watt ain't going nowhere. And in all actuality, they need to trade TJ. We were saying it last year, and everybody thought, Tate, they threw me under the bus last year for saying that mess. I said, you need to trade TJ. You need to trade him. No, we can't. You better get him out of there. But just like atypical Steelers stuff, they sign a dude, and you see he ain't got what he used to, and now we pay him $40 million. No, trade him this year for a second and a fourth and get him out of there.
I agree with that. Just them other two jokers scare me, man. Them dudes always banged up.
But you know what you do, Kirby and Tate? You draft one.
I agree. Yeah. I got one of them too in the mock. But I don't understand why you say that about that loaded position, but you don't want to draft the position we need most. You don't want loaded at that position.
Well, because edge is not as much as a priority in a traditional 3-4 defense. We got edges that can play. Herbig and Highsmith can play them edges in the 3-4. They can play them if you got a solid nose tackle and you got a solid green dot middle linebacker. But TJ Watt, hell to the no. He don't line up but no one place, and he gets chipped all damn day. And he's already said he don't want to do nothing else. It's time to get him out of here. But they ain't gonna do it. They're gonna end up trading Highsmith. Watch. Y'all gonna be sick. Y'all gonna be like, I cannot believe we traded Highsmith. Yep, they did. Because Herbig said if he ain't starting, he wants out of there. Herbig already said if I don't start, I'm gone.
Which causes the question. He can't go nowhere because
he
got one more year on his contract. I mean, he can want to be traded.
Mm-hmm. But then the sick part is they try to franchise him, which would even cost us more money. After they'll say, well, we got him for 2 more years, we can franchise him. That's stupid as hell. Pay him while it's cheaper. Pay him while it's cheaper because it's gonna cost you more later on.
Are you running into some of the same stuff that Dallas Cowboys always run into?
Yeah, facts. That's big facts.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely big facts. But hey, Christine, I hear you. I hear you saying that dang, we ain't gonna trade Crosby, but I'm telling you, Christine, I'm telling you that one of them out the room. I don't know which one, but the right thing is to get Watt out of there. But they're gonna end up trading Highsmith. Watch what I say. They're gonna end up trading him. Watch. We're gonna be like, damn, what are they doing?
Well, if they trade Highsmith, it's only because they want to keep TJ, not because TJ playing better.
Mm-hmm. That's facts. Plus, we got Sawyer. Sawyer gonna develop too. Sawyer
on the up and up, coming up.
Yeah, you don't need Watt. You don't need Watt. You can get Watt's production out of Sawyer and Herbig, and then draft one and put him behind Highsmith, and there you go. Let's go.
Yeah, well, you can get Watt's production out of Herbig and Sawyer, then you just draft a fourth one. Because so if Watt gone, Sawyer gonna be part of that 3-man rotation.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to spend one of your top 4 picks on that guy though.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, no,
but we got to get a green dot. We got to get a green dot, bro. And all this is all well and none. That's why I keep saying, if at pick 21, and I've been and the live chat dogged me, Tate. But if at pick 21, Sonny Styles is sitting there. You sprint the card to the table. Full sprint the card to the table.
So what is you calling the green dot?
6
because the green dot is really the guy that's just calling the defense.
The green dot means you can't. The green dot is Roquan Smith. 6'4".
You're not coming off the field.
He ain't coming ever.
Yeah, I'm all right.
Sonny Styles is 6'4", 245. He run a 4.4 and he's downhill, bro. And if he gets there, you in trouble. That's the green dot. And he was the green dot for damn Matt Patricia. You run the card to the table.
I've come around that line of thinking, but that's only if they cut Patrick Queen.
No,
if they cut Patrick Queen, that could happen.
Claude Bishop for the $2. No team will pay $41 million for a 4 and 32-year-old linebacker. Okay, so Claude,
that's true.
Claude, we can trade TJ Watt after June 1, post June 1, and it'll only cost the team that we trade him to $10 million. That's all it's going to cost them.
Yeah, we got to eat that other 30 though.
Yeah, we got.
But 1 year though, just this year.
Mhm.
So you can really just look at that like whatever bump in the salary cap went up, you using that to get rid of TJ.
Mhm.
Look at it like that.
Yep, absolute facts. Yeah, we post June 1, we can trade him and it'll cost us $10 million. You get him off the books. You know, that's just me. So, you know,
I think that's the least likely to happen. Least likely to happen. I don't disagree with that though. I mean, I like TJ, but I mean, I seen it happen to Rod Wilson up out of there. You know what I mean? Back in the day, it's happened to Steelers. They didn't want to do it to Troy. They just forced Troy to retire. You know what I mean? Him. I mean, we talking about some iconic Steelers here who had to go sit them down. Cam Hayward's kind of writing his own narrative because he's been so good late.
Facts.
You know what I mean? So, but this
All
might
pro.
be his last year.
Yeah, all pro though. All pro.
All pro, yeah. Eaton. Since y'all didn't want to give him no money, he been all pro every year.
All pro. He can't deny him. Matter of fact, he's the only wily old veteran that I'm saying, yeah, bring him back, run it back.
It's that old man strength.
Yeah, super strong.
Big G. Hey, y'all. When Cam was saying that, y'all didn't want to do it, but do what KGB said.
Pay that man his money.
That part.
Too late now.
They already did. They gave him some. He gonna be back next year. He was on Super Bowl road. Rich Eisen sat down with Rich Eisen. He said he feel like he let Coach Tomlin down. He indicated he ain't say just flat out I'm gonna play next year, but you can hear that he wanted to play his last year. He gonna play. Now, I do think more than I did last week. Jalen Ramsey could be out of here.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Yeah, I think Jalen Ramsey out of here.
Yeah.
For $24 million? Hell no.
Whether that's trade or cut. He only counts $17 million against the cap, but why pay him? Hey, the Patriots starting 2 rookie safeties and the Super Bowl.
Sure in the hell is.
2 rookie safeties.
Sure in the hell is. Sure in the hell is. Get him out of here. Tate, like when you drafted players and all whatever else, you know how you get them lust eyes, you start looking at dudes, you like, man, I need to get that dude right there, man, because he fit perfect. And I done already designated 2 safeties. I'm like, yeah, I need both of them. I need both of them.
Is one.
I need 2.
I got 1, but I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be mad at 2. Is one my boy Bud Clark from TCU?
That's one of them.
Yeah.
Okay. We see
one of
the same.
Yep. And the other one is Michael Tabb from Texas. Run it. Run it. Get him in there.
He a later round. He like a 4th or 5th though.
That's where we can be sneaky.
Well, so is Clark probably like a 4th though.
Clark probably 3rd because what he did at the Senior Bowl.
Okay.
Probably 3rd. He probably 3rd. Well, we can be sneaky and get Tabb. We can get sneaky and get him. Be sneaky and it's just swoop and get him and be like, oh, we got 2 of them. We got 2 of them because Tabb is a dog. Tabb a dog, boy.
Would you if he fell out the top 10, say 11 or 12, would you trade him and get Caleb Downs?
If Caleb Downs fall to 12,
yeah, would you trade him and get him?
I'm giving up my 1st this year, a 3rd this year, and a 1st next year.
Oh,
go get him,
man. He ain't that
go
good.
get him. What are you freaking crazy, Kirby? Caleb Downs.
He a good player, but did you just hear what you said?
Kirby, he's Ed freaking Reed, man. What are you talking about? He's Ed Reed. He's Ed Reed. I'm giving a 1st and a 3rd this year and a 1st next year. I'm going to go get that boy. I'm going to go get him.
Him and Elliott would start next year, and you still can draft a 3rd guy like a Bud Clark.
Yeah.
In the 4th round.
Yeah, I'm going to go get him. I'm going to get him.
That room is fixed for the next 5 years.
Man, I'm going to get him. If Caleb Downs drop past 12,
you said too much though. You probably could give him a 2nd and a 4th to move up.
Man, I'm going to get first. Listen, I'm going to get that dude. I'm not messing around, bro. If he get past the Cowboys, oh my God, do whatever you got to do to go get that pick. If he get past Dallas at 12, oh my God, go get him. Don't even play around with it. We haven't had a dude like that since Troy Polamalu. Could you imagine having a young Troy Polamalu all over again? Because that's what Caleb Downs is, Kirby. All your diabolical hate. Caleb Downs is a monster.
I'm not hating
He's
on
a
him. I'm just
freaking
saying
monster.
what you said. You ain't gonna get that much up for no safety.
Man, listen, you go get him. Whatever it takes.
He a dog. Two things can be true. Kerb, he a dog. If he failed to 11 or 12, you try and get him if you can. But no, you're not trading your first round pick this year and next year to make it happen. Like I said, you might trade the first and the second and the fourth to move up to get him, but you ain't trading next year first. So I agree with both y'all.
Whatever it takes. Whatever it takes. If he fall past 12, whatever it takes, let's be clear. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him, man.
What
God.
What if Jordan Tyson or Carnell Tate fell to out the top 10?
You don't trade up for a wide receiver.
You don't?
Too much depth.
I bet they would though.
One
of them guys available. I bet they would.
I got another sneaky wide receiver. I'm gonna put it out to the Steelers Nation ear so they can hear it. Taking Kirby. I got a sneaky one. Wide receiver, sneaky. Bell, wide receiver, Louisville. He's a dog. He's a dog.
I heard of him before, so he ain't too sneaky.
Ain't nobody talking about it because he got hurt.
Yeah, but this is February 4th. By the time that damn combine roll around,
won't be.
It's gonna be out there, big.
They talking about KT Concepcion and Malachi. Bell is a dog. Bell is a dog, man. He's a dog. Like we could if we mess around and get him in the second. If we wait till the second round and pick him as our wide receiver in the second, I'm happy as hell.
What's his measurables?
He's over 6 foot tall. He's over 205 or 6 pounds. But when I'm telling you, he can run.
He had a good game when they upset Miami.
Bell is trash. What kind of guns are you smoking tonight? You're smoking big trees. Bell is trash.
What's his first name so I can look him up real quick?
I'll look it up, man. I just know. I know because the tape I watched on him. Bell is a killer, y'all. I mean, he's not to be played with. Bell is a dog. I want to say 6'2". I want to say 6'2", 215 or 6'1", 215. But he might come in at about 6'6".
6'2", 220.
Did you just hear what you just said, Tate? He's 220 pounds. And he can run the whole damn route tree. He's a killer.
The boy that played right up the street for me is sweet. Montgomery from John Carroll.
He cold.
Yeah, go back and check it out. My did a piece on him on the Know It Alls channel. Yeah, he's super nice. He's a hooper though. That's his background.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
You know,
He cold. Yet Somber, his yak is disgusting. Let's be clear, Somber. He's a killer.
Yeah.
Oh my God, his yak is unbelievable. Run it, bro.
Where?
Second.
He moved up to the second already from John Carroll?
No. John Carroll killed in the fourth. John Carroll killed in the fourth. I'm saying Bell. This is what I'm saying. I'm saying Bell in the second and Zachariah Branch in the third. If we're gonna double back, if we're gonna double down, give me Bell in the second and give me Zachariah Branch in the third.
Is Branch the one that had a great game against Ole Miss in the playoffs? That was a younger guy.
Yeah. No. They best wide receiver at Georgia was Zachariah Branch.
But no,
and he could run kicks back.
Oh, Zachariah Branch cold.
Yeah.
He can't run a back better than Concepcion. But hey, man, so look. So like I said, talk about our topic real quick. There wasn't a whole lot to talk about, which is why we talked about some potential needs for the Steelers and potential draft prospects. Mm-hmm. But Art Rooney, Big G, Art Deuce, Art Dub.
Mm-hmm.
We talking about succession plan. Sometimes it's time for new blood. I mean, we figured out during the week. I said so. It's like Dan, big Art, old Art is his great grandfather.
Yeah.
So it's Art, then Dan, then Art the two, which is the grandson of the chief.
Yeah.
And now Dan, his son, is the great grandson of the chief.
Mm-hmm.
And he's been involved in football all along. He's a younger guy, probably more geared towards a more modern way of doing things. He's worked for the Steelers. He works for the Steelers, but he's next in line to take over. We talk about succession plan. I know everybody, a lot of people, majority of Steelers Nation saying Art needs to be done with making football decisions and stuff like that. Big G call him diabolical. People get upset at him. But hey, so do y'all think it's time for him to give up the keys to the car? Even though he's not, do y'all think it's time for him to give the keys up to the car?
He should have been gave them up, Tate. He should have been gave them up. I
he had that much to drink.
I wanted Dan to punch him in the throat when he started with the diabolicalness at the press conference. I told you that when the regular season. I said, if he's cut up, Dan, go up there and punch your daddy in the throat and tell him to go sit down some damn where. Listen, I'm trying to tell you, it's time for Dan to take over, man. It's time for him to take over. Get Art out the room. Dan is a football dude, bro. His granddaddy set him up. His daddy groomed him and told him, like, look, you need to do, and his uncle helped. Oh my God, his uncle had him. His uncle had his mind right. All Art worried about is the bread. That's all he wanted is the bread.
Who the uncle you talking about?
Dan Rooney, his uncle.
No, Dan Rooney is his grandfather.
No, Art Senior's brother's name was who?
I don't know. Dan that ran the Steelers, the ambassador, that's Art the second's dad.
That's his dad.
So his granddaddy had hooked him up.
Okay, yeah.
His granddaddy hooked him up. His granddaddy had his mind right, man. Art the second don't give a damn. Art the second, all he care about is the bread. Dan is a football dude, bro. Dan is a football dude. He's a football guy. He knows what he's talking about.
What you thinking, Kerb?
I mean, he's on the business side of it, which is cool because, like I say, I mean, as long as you hire the right people, I don't really care about what the owner, if he a football guy or not. But he's more on the business side, and I think, to be honest, the Steelers need a lot of work on the business side. Like they need to get out. They need to get out that facility they in. Now, I mean, I've been to Pittsburgh a lot, and it seemed like it's tight. So maybe they had to move out. I don't know what part of the city the players live at.
Oh yeah, it is tight.
Move out that way.
They definitely landlocked being in Pittsburgh.
So but your facility don't have to really be in the city. So move out wherever closer to where the players at, and just get out of this old mentality of this wooden lockers and all this crazy mess.
Facts.
Because at the end of the day, that stuff don't make you win games, but you want to make your place more comfortable, that especially with your younger players, that they want to hang, they want to stick around. They want to, now if I know I can be relaxed and have a nice place to hang out, I'm gonna watch more film.
A lot of the players live in Homewood. All
right. Well, yeah. So wherever that area.
No, I'm joking, Kerb. That's the hood.
Oh well, whatever.
I hope to God they live in the hood. I hope to God they live in the hood.
But
why you hope they live in the hood, G?
Because that's where you get some toughness at. All that soft. Get that soft out.
No,
hey, so they hired a new strength and conditioning coach.
Yeah.
Yep.
They got him from he's coaching Green Bay, of course.
Yeah.
Oh.
But Tate, Kirby, listen, Art didn't open up the checkbook. And now, two things could be true at the same time. Could it have been that Tomlin was hogging all the money? Because Tomlin ain't never had a staff like what Mike Wazowski got.
Well,
Mike McCarthy Wazowski got a hell of a staff.
I don't think it's that. My theory, I don't think Tomlin was offered that. The Steelers had a certain way of doing stuff. And since they last interviewed coaches, that's the way they did stuff. This cycle, when they interviewed all these coaches, the coaches they interviewed said this is what they need, and they got a lot of the same feedback from a lot of the coaches. In today's game, you need bigger staff. I need a pass game coordinator. I need a defensive passing game coordinator. I need all, and they heard that enough during the interview process that they say, damn, we probably do need to get on board. That's my thought on how that's going down.
Art opened up that checkbook. Whatever the hell he did. Hell, we got 2 offensive line coaches. And the second one probably is better than the first one.
Well, he's inexperienced, but Jari Evans inexperienced, but he got the credential. And I think that's because your boy Carmen.
Yep.
Carmen is just there for a year or two to get stuff going, and they're gonna turn that over to Jari Evans. That's how that's gonna work. So we talking about succession plans. That's a succession plan.
That's smart.
But real quick, we got 2 minutes. You first, Big G. We didn't even mention it. Steelers hired their offensive coordinator.
Yep.
I want to hear you butcher his name for the first one, Big G. Go ahead. Who is
Angela Seal? I don't know what the hell it is.
But go ahead and tell us about what you know about him.
Man, he coached. So first of all, this dude is tied all the way back to Mike McCarthy, all the way back to Green Bay. He's tied all the way back to him, all the way back to Green Bay. They was boys back then, right? Matter of fact, his best friend is Doug Nussmeier. Doug Nussmeier is Garrett Nussmeier's daddy.
Get Garrett the hell out of here still. I don't care. But
I'm just telling you, his best friend is Doug Nussmeier. Doug Nussmeier is his best friend. Doug Mustard down there in New Orleans, that's his best friend. And so they was all tied together in Green Bay. But what this kid has done, this guy that's playing, it's going to be our OC, I like his development with players.
He ain't no kid, Big G. He your age, bro. He ain't no kid.
Right, but I'm just he develops players, bro. That's what I like about him more than anything. He develops players. And if you look at his track record, he develops players, especially wide receivers and tight ends. So I like that because it's going to be Mike Wazowski calling the plays. Right. Mike Wazowski going to be calling the plays. But this dude is going to be in the rooms with the players and be like, okay, this guy needs to play. This guy needs to play. It's not all going to be about, because the coach don't like. No, hell no. That's what good coaches hire guys to empower them to make sure that their rooms are right in order to win football games.
Kerb,
I ain't mad at that.
Your thought real quick.
No, I agree because to be honest, I don't really know too much about the guy. I just heard a little bit about him, but I will say this: our number 2 pick, you know who it's going to be.
No, you're going to third round.
He looked terrible in senior bowl practices. They said no quarterback really looked good. He won the MVP because somebody had to, but he didn't even look good.
He may look terrible. This and that is leading up.
If they spend the second round pick on him, I'm mad again because they wasting resources. Period. I say
second round, third round, but he gonna be in that black and gold.
I don't think he is. And I hope he's not. I ain't saying he ain't. I hope he's not. Will
Howard, he can hang it up.
Book it.
That's a wasted asset you don't know nothing about though. I mean, also read that he would be on the same tier with Will Howard if Will Howard was in this year's draft. They'd be like on the same tier with each other. Not the top of the draft board, but they'd be in that next second level quarterbacks. I think y'all giving Nussmeier too much credit. I seen him with his happy feet and trash self up there at LSU. I wasn't impressed at all. But I will say about the offensive coordinator, he's a tight ends coach. He's a tight end guy.
Yeah.
He helped Hodgkinson in Minnesota. If you go back and look at his history, he has some really good tight ends. I think you can expect a lot more from Move. I think they re-signed Darnell Washington, make them guys 2 integral parts of the offense because like Big G's talking about when they keep it at 100, and he's been saying even on Steeler Almighty and stuff, that this offense is going to be tight end friendly because of the choice routes. So the first place the quarterback looks when you got choice routes, if your receivers make the wrong decision, you look to that safe spot in the middle of the field where them big bodies at. So you're going to see the tight end usage go up.
The first thing he needs to do is bring Rodgers and Moof in the room, and whatever beef they got, they need to squash it because it was something going on between them.
I didn't think they had a great relationship. I was watching Steelers Talk, Sperry, whatever his name is, on their podcast, and he's like, Fryer Moof and Rodgers had a great relationship. I don't think they had a great relationship. I'm more where you at, Kerb. I ain't saying there's problems going on, but for whatever reason, Fryer Moof didn't didn't get to live up to what we was expecting. That's partially because of Arthur Smith, partially because him and Aaron Rodgers get on the same page. But I expect this offense to be real tight and friendly next year, and we're gonna see a lot. With that being said, everybody, thanks for tapping in. About to get out of here. I'm about to jump on over on where I'm going. Pump Your Brakes with Shannon. He probably waiting on me. So tap in over there. We're gonna talk about what's next for the Steelers. A plethora of things. We're gonna get into that shortly. We're gonna talk about the coaching philosophy, establishing an identity, what Omar gonna do, what they might do in the draft, free agency. We're gonna talk about some of this stuff. You notice this graphic got the our boy, who the dude turned down the job from New Orleans?
Scott Tolzien.
Yeah, Tolzien. Yeah, he had him in there thinking he was a shoo-in. He wasn't, but we just talked about the new guy. So with that being said, tap on over there. Big G, you on Steelers Almighty Friday?
Yeah, Friday I'll be in the draft lab with my boy Big B. This week,
what time y'all doing that?
6:00 p.m. on Friday, man.
Okay, so y'all check that out, then jump over to the homies right here on the Know-It-Alls channel. Go ahead. Last week, what?
Last week we talked about the quarterback position. This week we're talking about the running back position. We had 13 weeks to the draft, 13 shows, all position rooms on the Draft Lab. And if you have not subscribed, please make sure that you like and subscribe. Subscribe to the Know-It-Alls podcast channel. It's wide open for memberships as well. We got a lot of backstage great content. So please make sure, if you have not already, and hit the like button on the way out. Hit the like button on the way out, because we're growing over here on the Know-It-Alls channel, but we can't do it without y'all. We can't do it.
That part. Till next time, tap on over, pump your brakes. From myself, Big G, and homie Kerb, we see y'all on Smash the Gas next week. But check us out every we are for the rest of the week. But here on the Know-It-Alls channel, Steeler Almighties, Steel Curtain Network, Black and Gold Standard with Kerb. Check them all out. Appreciate each and everybody. Shout out. Know-It-All Universe. Peace.
Mamba out.
Y'all come back now. Here